seem like we feel the same. We love what we hate. We lie, but we know we can't. Why do it?
How to understand that when things are falling apart, they may actually falling into place. Hello friends, this is Yundel, and today's share is about understanding that when things are falling apart, we are confused, we are scared, we are frustrated. But stop for a moment and think that it may be the time to feel into place. Yes, it is falling into place sometimes, but we need to be patient. We need to understand the whole situation. I know it's not easy, but understanding with this kind of matter is very important if you really want to live your best life. And how can we do that? Patience, patience, patience. Remember, patience is a virtue, and you have to work with that within yourself. You have to be broad-minded to understand the whole situation. I know it's not easy, but with the right mindset, with the right decision, what you're going to do with your life, it becomes easier for you to handle and understand when things are falling apart. Stop for a moment. Give time to yourself to think, to contemplate, to reflect what was really going on, why things are falling apart. Yes, it is a mindset work. Yes, we need to work on with ourselves when it comes to this matter. It's not always easy. Therefore, a mindset work here is very important. Always take a seconds, a minute to think what is really going on. Do not react right away. Sometimes our bad reactions can lead to a bad decision, can lead to the difficult situation. Therefore, it is very important to stop for a moment, think and breathe in order for you to understand why things are falling apart. We don't like when things are happening like this. It is uncomfortable. It is so frustrating. But always be mindful to take a time to breathe, to take a time to think, to take a time to contemplate. You cannot fully understand why our things are falling apart when you rush into a bad decision. The anger, do not do that. Because when you be angry right away, you are not in a right state of mind. You are not thinking well. You are letting your emotions lead into this kind of situation. Stop, think, and contemplate. And the most important here is breathe. Breathing in and out. Feel the air coming out in your body. Stay calm no matter how bad it is that the things are falling down. Stop and breathe and give time to yourself. I know I've been telling this again and again, but this is easy to hear, easy probably to to understand, but it is difficult to take it to action. It is always difficult to take that first step. Therefore, I am working with myself and I am sharing this with you by telling you again and again when it comes to this matter. It is about yourself you are working on, and you have to consider your emotions and feelings every time you are so frustrated that things are falling apart. It seems so hopeless. But stop for a moment, because maybe actually this is the time things are falling into the right place. To understand this, we must remain motivated even if everything is falling apart. We must put our ego aside and don't hesitate in making or asking help and get support from others. We must try something new and make our goals visible. We must focus on tiny fixes. How can you fix this? In a small way. And speak positive affirmation. Think positive on the right situation. And we must take action and don't get angry right away. We must embrace the present and connect with others. We must evaluate what we can control and always practice self-care. Here we are again. When we are considering our feelings, our emotions, we must be mindful that self-care we needed in order for us to do the right decision. The key to understand this is to stay positive always. When it all seems to fall apart, we can be frustrated right away. But we must acknowledge our emotions and share them with people that we can trust. We must be real with the people that surrounds us, such as our family and friends, because they have their moments too. Therefore, we must respect them too. We must always guard our mindset and don't forget to breathe and focus on helping others. We must find ways to pull it all back together, get a professional help, and read a great motivational books. We must take care of our own mental health. And how can we take care of our own mental health? Take a walk here in the nature. Give your time to be alone and connect with the nature. Nature is a great helper to our mental health because of the fresh air. We must learn to let go of things we cannot control. We must do what we want to do and take care of our physical health. We must pray and meditate. We must pay attention to everyone's needs. We must learn from the past and stay hopeful. We must make every day have a meaning. We must take care of our own self-care. Take care of your own action. Always be kind to yourself. We must look forward for our basic needs the best we can. We must know how to find an outlet to release and have a broad-minded mind to understand the whole situation. Don't rush to be short-minded right away. Take time. Use your mind to understand the whole situation, and always be mindful to have a broad-minded mind to solve this kind of situation. For me to understand the whole situation when things are falling apart, that this is maybe actually falling into place, is about taking time to understand what is really going on. Do not use anger. Do not be so frustrated right away. Take away the disappointments and focus on that certain moment. Just stay in the present, what is really going on, and give yourself a time to think. When you can see the whole picture of this, believe me, you can understand that this thing is actually falling into the right place. It needs time, it needs patience, it needs understanding, and it needs to have a broad-minded mind. So take a moment with yourself and do not rush into a conclusion. Do your best you can to calm down and give yourself a time. For me, really, relaxing is very important. As I learned from what I have read, the more you relax, when problem comes, the more you reach into the right decision. This is Yundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you. I love you all and bye-bye.
Like we feel the same, we love what we hate.